say on his shirt? I'll whip them all?
That's what it says. I'll whip them all. His opponent, the University of North Texas football star, former football star Larry Green. What do you want? Give him the house mic.
I'm going to beat this guy so bad, I don't even have to take my shirt off and show this gorgeous physique. Cry, baby! Cry, baby! Cry, baby!
Looks like you got that outfit at Fredericks of Hollywood, huh?
That's what it says on his behind there.
I don't know, his behind's big enough, it's like a billboard. It could be anything you want to put up there. Pride and joy. Mama's pride and joy.
Mama's pride and joy. Has the bell rung for this match? Are we ready to go? The bell has already rung, so time is counting down, and you see.
What do you think of the suspension of Manny Fernandez?
I think it's great. I think he should have been suspended a long time ago, Gary Hart. We saw Gaston B. Means, the lawyer for General Akbar, come down here and say that he was going to sue the management of the Sportatorium, North Star Promotions, and all the fans, the people in the city of Dallas. There's no way. North Star Promotions said they would rather shut down the Sportatorium. Well, what are your feelings on that, Mr. Hart?
Well, I try to keep out of politics.
What, you got some information about Johnny Hawk, Sebastian? Well, Sebastian's looking up some information about Johnny Hawk. Why is Rod Price not defending his belt against someone who has earned the right to wrestle him? Why is he defending against a newcomer?
That's up to the Board of Commissioners, isn't it? We have signed open contracts for title matches. Mandatory.
Oh, now, wait a minute. You have an open contract? That means anyone that could sign the...
No. Anyone that the Board of Directors feel is a worthy, legitimate opponent.
Well, then why...
That's their discretion, not mine.
Why does Rod Price only defend his belt when forced to on the final Friday of every month?
That's not true.
Well, I certainly haven't seen him defend that belt more than twice. This will be only the second time that he's defended that belt.
But you're talking about here at the Sportatorium. I mean, there's other wrestling shows in the state of Texas and throughout the global federation. Just because he doesn't defend it here at the Sportatorium doesn't mean that he's an inactive champion.
Well, how are the fans going to know if it's not shown on television? Okay.
Doyle, he's defended that belt over a dozen times. Take our word for it, all right?
Yeah.
What about this new guy?
This new guy, he's a fantastic, new, young, up-and-coming. And he'll prove something here tonight, I'm sure.
Oh, you think so? You don't have much confidence in your man, Rod Price, then, do you, Sebastian?
What I'm saying is he'll give Rod Price a run, but Price will still win. I mean, if we can sign this new guy and get him on Price's side as well, I mean, we could go anywhere.
There you see Crybaby Buxton. What? What are you saying, Buxton? What? It looked like Buxton was crawling over. He had something to say, but ended up not. Looks like he may be about to have a heart attack as big as he is. Comes down here and sweats, Gary.
Yeah, he's having a little bit more trouble than he thought he was going to have with this young guy from North Texas, huh?
And you see him, he covers up his ears when these fans start chanting, "Crybaby."
That's only going to make him do it that much more. You tell them no, and they're going to do it exact opposite.
You know all the tricks. And speaking of tricks, was it you that... Is it going to take tricks to pull out of the bag tonight, Sebastian, to cop Rod Price and win? Yeah, tricks.
This new guy may be good, but I mean, Rod's so much better. Rod's an experienced pro. He's got a belt. I mean, my gosh, think about it. Think of the possibilities here.
One thing we do know, he's a second-generation wrestler. He's Black Jack Mulligan's nephew. If it can't be your daddy, probably their uncle is the next best thing. So this kid's going to give Price a run for the money.
Ask our director how much television time is remaining on this match. We've got 1 minute remaining on this match. 1 minute to go, so Crybaby Buxton's going to really have to get after it if he's going to pull out a win in this match. He seemed there saying he's not scared.
If he could wrestle as good as he could talk and cry, I think he'd be something different.
Yeah, he would. He cries and talks his way through the whole match, doesn't he, Gary?
You know, I don't think that's sweat in his face. I think that's tears.
You think he's a crybaby, Sebastian?
I think he's a crybaby. Look at him. Look at him. Every time the crowd says something, he starts to cry.
Sebastian, I bet since you've been working out with Price and John Tatum, you might be able to beat him.
You know, one of these days I'm going to be in that ring, and one of these days, if I keep eating donuts here for Dallas,
Come on.
I could get him. I can do it.
You don't weigh 120 pounds, Sebastian.
I weigh 130. Thank you very much.
Well, and you're going to get in the... that's not even worth talking about. Look at Buxton. Buxton, who did a suplex just moments ago against Larry Green, is climbing up to the mid-ring rope, but he's taking a lot of time up there right now. Just a whole lot of time. And it was too much time because back comes Larry Green.
Larry Green's
against Crybaby Buxton.
Larry Green's in superb condition.
You see this thing with Gary Green? You see this thing with Larry Green? All it takes is throwing him off balance. That's it.
And Buxton over crying in the corner now.
Wise observation,
at the hands of Larry
Why is that
Green.
one? I'm sorry. The noise and...
Green. Oh, look at this, Green. He's schoolboyed him. He's schoolboyed him over right there. And Francis Buxton.
We checked